everybody builds up this big mythology around drug users. So we get like this bad press. The bad press disseminates into the community. The community then reacts to the people that they see around them. So you almost feel like a leper of some type, you know. There's prejudice in all forms. There's prejudice in the police force, there's prejudice in the national health, there's prejudice from your next door neighbour, you know, it stretches far and wide, but overcoming that prejudice would be very difficult because it's an ingrained thing. People react to fear. If they fear that something is out of control, then they react to it.
Because there's a lot of ignorance out there by many people. I mean, even the police are very ignorant about drug use. They don't seem to understand that, I mean, we don't want to be addicted to heroin or whatever it might be. I mean, alcoholics don't want to be alcoholics. Gambling addicts don't want to be gambling addicts. Homeless people don't want to be homeless, generally.
Some of the difficulties I face because of my drug use is, one, people's attitudes towards you. Everybody just, you know, if you're a drug user, you just get classified in a certain way, you know. It's, you just scum in the eyes of people who don't have any idea about drugs or what drugs is about.
If I could stop the stigma thing, I'd give up tomorrow. I would give up tomorrow and go back and have everybody go, ah, it's okay, do you know what I mean? If everybody else knew or would accept that, all right, you've done heroin, but it's okay, you've stopped now, it'd be fantastic, I would. I think that's one of the main issues heroin users face, like, do you know what I mean? And that's what keeps them using heroin, because they realise they are apart from not the norm of society, and, well, possibly keeping them using, like, do you know what I mean?
Personally, I would find it a lot easier and far more fulfilling if you didn't have to come to a building that has a stigma, right? Let's be honest, any drug project has got a stigma because they're giving out needles. To me, that's a good thing, yeah? I think people need to understand these issues, and they need to see them, and they need to get, how can I put it? Straight people basically need to look at the issue, not be frightened by the issue, but sit back and non-judgmentally look at the pros and the cons of what these buildings are trying to do, these people are trying to do. You know, they don't sit downstairs volunteering for the their good. Do you know what I mean?
Gives you a very low self-esteem. It makes you feel pretty crappy about life. You know, people don't look at you and see somebody who was once married with kids who had a good job. They look at you as somebody who's just a no-hope of going nowhere. And, you know, that has quite a psychological impact, and it makes you just feel pretty crappy about yourself and about what you're doing and where you're going in life.
And I actually moved to Swansea because it was getting so stigmatised. So many people were finding out, and it was like, oh, you dirty fucker for injecting, you dirty get blah 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 blah.
Everybody down here feels the same, and they're still bothering with people in that heroin category, like, do you know what I mean? Just because they feel safe, put them amongst straight heads, and do you know what I mean? It's as if people know you use heroin, as if they see through your back of your brain, but that's who you're just telling yourself. And with straight heads, I feel uncomfortable, do you know what I mean? You need to be more socially accepted, like, it's tough, it is.